Hey, Fragrance family, I'm David.
I'm Jer.
And we're the Fragrance Bros.
Yeah.
Always makes me laugh. Coming to this time again with another Subscriber's Choice review. This time on Bois d'Argent.
Yeah.
By the Dior Private Collection.
Yes, sir.
It's a good one.
It is.
Okay, day introduced is 2004. It's classified as a woody chypre.
Really?
Yeah.
04? Mm-hmm. Holy balls. Okay.
Classified as a woody chypre. Does that surprise you too?
Holy balls! Chypre? The fuck?
Notes are juniper berries, iris, cypress, myrrh, patchouli, vanilla, musk, amber, woody notes, leather, and honey.
Holy balls!
What'd you get up longevity out of this?
I get beast mode.
What?
Beast mode! It lasts 12, 14 hours. It'll last until I wash it off almost.
Wow.
Yeah. I'm serious.
Dang.
How about you?
I get excellent longevity.
Yeah.
I don't know if I get beast mode, but I do get, it's excellent.
I do.
So can't complain.
Holy tits.
What about projection?
I'm gonna say excellent. It's not quite beast mode, but I feel like it really does push out.
Okay.
I get a bunch of notices.
Oh, okay.
How about you?
I'm gonna say it's average on me. I don't know if it really pushes out as much as I would like it to.
Yeah.
However, I think it's one of those fragrances that my nose might just be getting tired of it, and because I think other people might be noticing it too. Because sometimes, if I haven't worn it in a while, I'll, like today, I haven't worn it in a long time, so I sprayed a tiny bit on my arm.
Yeah.
And I could smell it all the way up here. It was like
I've been
Bois d'Argent.
smelling it this whole time we've been sitting here.
Yeah. Well, I sprayed some more on.
Ah.
So.
You didn't say that.
There's 3 sprays.
remember that first time you wore it though when we were shooting those videos?
Yeah, that was just
church?
from a sample.
And that was like filling the sanctuary at the church. So it pushes, I think. But
yeah.
Anyway.
Probably depends on the weather too.
Maybe so. Maybe so.
Season, I would say this is best for fall and winter and day or night. But I think you could probably use for spring too.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to wearing this in spring.
Yeah,
I think it's going to work. Yeah.
Purpose, I would say this is good for any occasion. Casual, date, work, or formal. I think it's just a really, really excellent for anything. Most of the time, I wear it for casual.
Yeah.
Just because for some reason, I think it could work really well formal. It has a really refined smell to it. It's light enough for work. I think it's different enough and inviting enough, warm enough even for a date.
Yeah.
But for some reason, it's more of a go-to casual for me than anything else.
I think the same thing. When I smell it, I think casual.
Yeah.
But I agree that it could be used in any situation. Very Swiss Army knife-ish.
Yeah. Now, what does this remind you of?
You know, this is when I first spray it, I don't like it.
Okay.
Just in the first 5 minutes, I don't like it. Because to me, it has like this, almost like a plasticky feel to it, or chemical-ish maybe. I don't know. There's something that I don't like. But give it about 10 minutes, and man, it goes to magic. And people have said this before. They talk about it being kind of like milky or honey-ish, and that's the feeling I get too. I can't really pick out any notes. I think it's very well blended because I can't pick out notes in this. It just I get the one smell, the one scent, you know. But it's creamy and kind of buttery and smooth. And it gives, it's light, and it kind of gives me this image of like a billowing white sheet when I'm wearing it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
With like the sunlight coming through, like you're hanging clothes on a clothesline or something like that. It's just, man, it's uplifting. Yeah. When I spray this, you know, it's just like, I feel like, nah, like I'm just floating on clouds, you know, like nothing can touch me. That's why I wore it today. Remember I was telling you I had a bad day. I was having a bad week at work this week. All right. And I wore it today because I thought I need to be lifted. Higher! But man, it's great.
Yeah.
So good.
I totally get what you're saying about the uplifting quality. Yeah. And I do actually agree about the first minute or so. Yeah. It's kind of like, I don't know, there's something about it that it's like it's compressed. Yeah. Right at the beginning. Yeah. And as it cooks on your skin, it slowly like just unfolds and becomes like the actual scent. Yeah. But it's mostly linear. Yeah. So after you get past like that initial weird opening, you get the scent. Totally. For the rest of the lifetime. Totally. But out of all the Dior Private Collection, this is really the only one that gets any love on YouTube at all. Yeah. And I've smelled all of them. all of the Dior private collection. I don't know, have you smelled all of them before? All of them yet?
Here and there.
Okay.
Here and there.
Well, I smelled all of them, and there's only a couple of them that are really, I think, worth attention.
Yeah.
And I should say, Leather Oud gets some play on YouTube too.
Yeah.
But this is probably gets the most. But this really gets the bulk of all the reviews for the Dior private collection. I think with good reason. This is one of the best from the line. Really is. It gets compared a lot to Midnight in Paris, Dior Homme, Dior Homme Intense, D600 by Carner Barcelona. Smells nothing like those.
No. But I get what they're saying, though.
Yeah, I do get what they're saying. It's, you know, all of these fragrances are iris based.
Yeah.
And so, you know, whenever there's like a predominant note, everyone's going to say, "Oh, it smells like this."
Yeah.
I mean, there's iris in there. That's the only commonality, pretty much.
Yeah.
So, so yeah, they're really different.
Yeah.
What I get with this right away is you get, I mean, it's an iris scent through and through. You get a lot of iris. You get a lot of honey. You get a little bit of leather here and there. You get the woodiness from it as well.
So I do get some of the woodiness in there, but mostly it's just that that creamy, honey butter iris milk thing. Man, it's magical.
Yeah,
it is good.
It's really good. I've heard a lot of other reviewers. I know Tom Barber did a really fantastic review on this, as did Dan Force 2. I forget which channel it was.
His Masterpiece collection, right?
Yes, he did it. He also did a fantastic review of it. We'll have links down below in the show notes down below of those reviews. One of the things they said was that it smells like a cloud, and I get what they're saying. I don't think it necessarily smells like a cloud, but it does have a real cloudy feel to it. So I understand what they're saying. To me, this smells a lot like the feeling that I get from it. The kind of the picture in my mind. It doesn't smell exactly like this, but the picture in my mind I get is warm, frothy milk sweetened with honey and vanilla. So if you were to get that, you can picture that's what this would be like whenever you wear it.
Totally.
But yeah, you get most of the ingredients that I mentioned before: iris, vanilla. You get the woods. Honey. You get those. That's primarily what it is. The other ones are kind of in there, here and there. But that's mostly what you get.
Totally.
There's something in here that is a little off, though, and I don't know what it is. But every once in a while, I don't know. I'll get a whiff, and I'm like, it smells sour, or it smells a little like mildewy or something.
To me, it's the opening again.
Okay.
Peeking its head through. It's like this fragrance to me is like 95% amazing.
Yeah.
And like 5% like, huh.
Yeah, exactly. That's exactly right.
I don't know what it is.
I don't either.
And the thing about it is, like, when I pick the bottle off the shelf, pick the lid off and smell it, I smell the, that's what I smell.
Yeah.
I need to get it on my skin before it really, that was a good description, that it just sort of blossoms on your skin. So I know that we did a split, and some people had contacted us afterwards and said that, you know, it's just really not, you know, and I wondered, did you give it a fair chance?
Right.
Because I think it gets really good. I mean, everyone, it's subjective, but, you know, yeah, there's something about it. Every once in a while, it's just like, WTF, what is that?
Yeah, I don't know. The only thing I think that it might be is it might be the myrrh and the leather playing with the other notes in there.
Yeah.
Because the way that it is, it does share some similarities to like Dior Homme, in that it's sweet. So you have some sweetness in there, but you have the woods and the leather in there that kind of give it a little oomph in there.
Yeah.
That make it to where it's just not light as a feather and it's gonna blow away. It has a little anchor in there with the woods.
Yeah.
And that myrrh and that leather in there kind of have some. They're kind of weird notes sometimes.
Yeah.
And when you're playing with those notes with these sweet things, I think that might actually be what it is.
Maybe so.
So yeah.
Yeah. Do you think this is? Where do you think it falls on the gender scale?
I think that it is definitely unisex. They market it as a unisex. I definitely think that it is unisex. And we've talked before that there's, in our mind anyway, there's masculine, feminine, unisex, and gender neutral. Yeah. And unisex is one over, slightly like gender neutral is exact middle. Yeah. Unisex is one over into feminine. Yeah. I think this is unisex. Okay. I think that men and women alike can wear this with ease, and I think that they'll be perfectly fine wearing this. Yeah. And you know, But I do think this might be a touch more at home on a woman, just for that, because it is slightly feminine.
Yeah.
But I don't want to dissuade any men from that, because they need to try it. Because to me, I don't think it's hard to say, because when I say it's a touch feminine, people are going to think that I'm saying that it is feminine.
Yeah.
It's not feminine.
Right.
But it's not like completely without gender, you know.
See, to me,
it's not androgynous.
To me, it is gender neutral.
Okay.
That's for me, because to me, this scent is just a scent. Like, you know, I can't call it. I can't pull out anything. It's gender neutral to me. I can't pull out that this smells feminine or masculine, because it does like a billowy kind of creamy sort of thing, which could be kind of feminine.
Yeah.
But it also has, I don't know, there's something about it that I don't know. To me, this works equally on both.
Yeah.
And like when I wear it, when I wear some things that I think are unisex, I feel a little like, I don't know if I'm here. I feel totally at home. And if my wife wore it, I think I'd feel totally at home smelling it on her. It's one of the few fragrances that I feel like I can say that about. I don't feel like it toes the line for me. So anyway, it's cool. Yeah.
I think another thing I want to mention too is that with this fragrance, I get a real cocoa vibe from this a lot. Like this, what this reminds me of the most whenever I smell it is Cocoa Puffs, the cereal.
Okay.
And but like Cocoa Puffs from a distance. So it doesn't have it doesn't smell like chocolate. Just like Cocoa Puffs don't smell like chocolate.
Yeah.
They smell like, you know, whatever the ingredients are in that, like
fake cocoa,
dextrose, smell, whatever.
Right.
But yeah, there's like they have it's like a cocoa powdery smell mixed with other starchy things in there that makes up Cocoa Puffs. Yeah. So this kind of smells like Cocoa Puffs to me. What's interesting is there's no cocoa in this at all.
Yeah.
And you know, we talked about like Dior Homme Intense, how that's supposed to have more of a cocoa vibe, or even Dior Homme supposed to have a cocoa note in there.
Yeah.
And this smells more cocoa-like than those do.
Interesting.
So I think this is expertly blended.
Yeah.
I think it's a really wonderful fragrance, and it deserves all the praise that it gets.
Yeah.
And YouTube and wherever else.
Wow. Yeah, totally.
Bang for buck, this is $155 for a 4.2 ounce or a 125 mil.
Yeah.
Which, to put this in perspective.
Yeah.
Okay. You're getting slightly more than a Creed flacone for like $100 less.
Yeah.
And the same quality.
Yeah. It's a fantastic. All the private line, if you like those, are an amazing bargain.
Yeah, it's a great bargain.
Yeah.
I mean, because you're paying for quality that is in fragrances that are considered niche.
Yeah.
And some people consider this niche.
Yeah.
I don't know. Who cares?
Yeah.
But the same quality that you get over, with expensive fragrances, you're getting here for $155.
Yeah.
And that's a ton of juice.
Yeah. Those bottles are gorgeous.
mils. Oh God, the bottles are awesome.
Bottles are awesome, dude. The cap, it's just a plain glass cylinder with a very understated label, but the cap is like this. I think it's metal, or it's like a hardened plastic. It's black, and it's got magnets inside. I don't know if you noticed this yet or not. And the magnets have the polarity to where you can only close it, put it on. It has got CD on the top. You can only close it with CD facing exactly forward or exactly backward.
Oh,
you can't do it sideways. It turns it 180 degrees one way or the other.
Wow!
Check it out when we get done. It's awesome.
That's cool. Yeah, and also too, the box.
Yes.
The box is awesome.
Yes,
and they thought a lot about this, is that even the box you can use as, like if you were to travel, you can use it as a travel box.
Yeah, you totally could.
So, because it's real snug, and so that's really great that they do that. Because sometimes boxes are just a means to an end.
Right.
Just sometimes it's just a flimsy box. Sometimes it's an opulent presentation, like with Amouage or something like this.
Yeah.
But this actually has a function.
Yeah.
That you want to save the box. You don't want to get rid of the box.
Yeah.
So
totally.
Definitely. What about compliments?
Yeah, my wife likes it a lot, and people seem to notice it. I think it pushes out. I didn't get a ton of compliments, but then again, I haven't worn it a whole lot in the office. We just did the split a couple months ago.
Yeah.
So I think that the compliment factor is pretty high. My wife likes it. I really like it. I think it's pretty good.
Yeah, my wife likes this. She can detect the vanilla, so she doesn't like that.
Bloodhound.
But she says that she does like it a lot.
Yeah.
But yeah, other than that, I haven't really gotten much many notices with this, really. But I don't know. This is one of those fragrances that I don't really care. Just because I like it so much, I don't care if anyone else really likes it on me or not. I think it's really great.
Yeah, I do too.
So, final rating.
I'm going to give this a 5 out of 5.
What?
5 out of 5! I can't, aside from that little weird thing that we talked about, the weird scent, I can't ask for anything more from this fragrance, or even this line. I mean, like you said, the presentation is amazing, it's functional, it's priced well, it has amazing performance, it's unique, it smells great, it's universal as far as application, and to me, this is one of the biggest contenders for a signature scent that I've smelled.
Yeah, definitely.
I could see someone wearing this all the time, every day, to any occasion. If you could only get one fragrance, I think this is a good contender to get.
Yeah.
I mean, it's spectacular. I love this. 5 out of 5. So glad we split it.
Yeah. I'm going to go with a 4 out of 5.
Okay.
I really enjoy this fragrance, but there's something in it. Maybe it's just the casual nature. I think we've talked about this before, but sometimes casual fragrances, whenever they come off casual to me, they don't really strike me as brilliant. But I do think this is a wonderful fragrance. I think it's really a masterful fragrance. And like I said, it deserves all the hype and praise that it gets.
Yeah.
But something in it doesn't make me love it as much as other fragrances do.
Yeah.
But I do always want to keep this.
Yeah.
So
awesome.
Yeah. It's a great fragrance. Anyway, YouTube, let us know what you think of Bois d'Argent in the comments down below. What do you think of it? Do you like it, love it, hate it? Let us know. And of course, if you haven't already, please subscribe and like down below. We'll love you for it. We'll see you next week with another Subscriber's Choice video with the Fragrance Brothers. Bye.